Ken, the man of the moment, is in the down on the stage. Where are you, Ken?
Oh, I'm in the bows, boys.
Oh,
in the bows here at the My Music Bowl. Carols by Candlelight 2015 for Vision Australia. And with me, we saw them on stage, the legends of rock, and one of the biggest, figuratively speaking, one of the biggest in rock and roll. He's a great mate of ours. We know him from Old 55, Jojo Zepp and the Falcons. Hey, it's Saturday. There's nothing he hasn't done. Boys, say a very Merry Christmas to the one and only Wilbur Wilde.
Wilbur, what are you doing here tonight?
Hello, Bruce. Hello, David. And I'm sorry, that's probably all we've got time for. That intro that Ken gave me was longer than Hallelujah, the Hallelujah chorus.
Oh. He thinks he's Sylvie Palladino, darn him.
Look, well, we're going to swap it around a bit next year. We've decided that Dennis is going to sing a couple of rap songs. Sylvie can come on with the rock and rollers, and we'll, the John Paul Young, Frankie J. Holden and I can have a go at Ness and Dormer.
Well, look, I don't blame you. There's always going to be a place for the good old sounds of rock and roll, and that's where you fit in beautifully, Wilbur. You and that group were fabulous.
Oh, look, you're too kind. We had a lovely time out there, and of course, a pleasure always to serve alongside the likes of Wendy Stapleton, Frank Holden, Joe Camilleri and John Paul Young, making a special trip down from Sydney at Channel 9's behest, and we pulled in a favour from an old mate, and I tell you, we've had a ball tonight.
And I tell you, Wilbur, the sax was sounding great. It was very, very well mic'd.
Oh, great, David. Look, because I haven't heard it, and in fact, I won't see it until tomorrow. You know, it's a nutty time of year for all of us, and of course, I'll run a tape over it tomorrow, and perhaps on January the 6th or something, I'll have time to sit down and have a look at it.
Wilbur Wilde, do you find that after tonight, there's a bit of an abyss, a little bit of a holiday period, or just a slow up time for you?
Oh, well, Christmas Day, Bruce, as you would probably know, I'll spend with a couple of different families, my girlfriend's and my own, and then off to the test on Boxing Day with a few old cricket buddies.
Good.
Yeah, well, that's a bit of a tradition now. I played cricket at Melbourne for a number of years and made some great friends, as you do, and I find the test, though, nothing if not restorative. Just sitting in the sun watching the cricket, and hopefully it will be the sun, and we'll see the West Indies get... there'll be a bit of action, I think. There'll be a few wickets and a few runs.
Think about anything.
That's right.
It's a mind wander. Why, Wilbur?
That's right. I agree with you wholeheartedly that we have a nice lunch there, and then you just go out to your reserved seat and just sit there and while away the hours and just think about a wonderful Christmas and carols itself. And
and something, Wilbur, a lot of people don't know about you. You're a very, very good golfer, and you play with a great friend of AW's, John Blackman.
Look, well, Blackers and I will be doing some radio on another station in the first 2 weeks of January, and I'm very pleased to be... Well,
come on now, make the mostest on this, Wilbur.
Well, I'm filling in for John's regular on-air partner, Jane Holmes, the wonderful Jane Holmes, who's taking a break, and Blackers and I have got the old partnership back together, and of course we became friends on Hey It's Saturday almost, 30 years ago, and so it's lovely that we can get back together and have a bit of a chat on the wireless.
Back on UZ, are you, both of you? Yeah, that's right, all the best. Yeah.
Is it still called UZ? I don't know. I'm not sure.
The greater.
Wilbur, I'm happy to give it a mention because it's Magic 1278, our sister station, is one of the supporters of tonight too.
Oh, well, that's good too. Thank you, David. Because,
all the best for Christmas for your lovely family too, and we love them greatly as our own.
Oh, well, Bruce, you and Jill have been fantastic, and happy everything to you and Annie too, David.
Thank you very much, Wilbur, and give our love to Wendy backstage if she's there.
Wendy Stapleton. 27. Thank you very much, Wilbur. 27.